Good morning, grade 11. So for English, for academic and professional purposes, so we have another lesson to be tackled. So, ano po yun? So, but before that, let's remember this. So, to be a good academic writer, so this was supposed to your lesson, your previous lesson, so academic writing. So, to be a good academic writer, I need to learn the specific styles, of course, and structures for my own discipline, as well as for each individual writing task. So, some ways to do this are to, first, ask for more information from your lecturer or your teacher. So, para daw maging isang magaling na manunulat, hindi masama ang magtanong ng mga gusto mong itanong kung may mga questions ka. Hindi masama kasi ang gusto mo lang is to add your informations. So, pwede ka magtanong kay teacher or kay lecturer. So, kung sino man yun. Then, second is to study. Study the writing style of the academic articles in the most prestigious journals in your discipline. Okay, and then the third, look at the successful writing by other students in your subject area. Kasi makakakuha kayo ng inspirasyon, mas Okay, so we have to look at the successful writing by students in your subject area. Why? Kasi makakakuha kayo ng inspirasyon sa mga gawa nila. So, yun yung best para maging isang magaling na academic writer. Hindi para kopyahin or i-copy-paste ninyo or plagiarism ang tawag doon, ha? So, hindi ganon. Is to get inspiration from the others. Then, different disciplines often have quite different expectations about how objective or subjective my writing can be. So, for example, in some fields, it is fine to use first person, such as my view is that. So, while in the other fields, this is not acceptable. I should look at the convention used in published articles in my discipline area. Okay. So, we have lesson number 3, which is the academic reading strategies. So, mahilig ba kayo magbasa ng mga textbooks? Or ano ba ang madalas ninyong basahin? Mahilig ba kayo magbasa ng mga Wattpad na yan? Magbasa ng mga comics? So, marami yan. Pero, we have different aspects that we need to follow during our reading. So, meron before, during, and after. So, ito yung mga strategies nila or dapat nating malaman. So, first, strategies differ from reader to reader. The same reader may use different strategies for different contexts because their purpose for reading changes. Ask yourself, why am I reading and what am I reading? So, when deciding which strategies to try. So, sinasabi dito na maraming platform pwede natin gamitin or gawin para sa ating pagbabasa. Pero, depende sa ating babasahin. So, may mga, let's say, may mga movies, na yung mga movies ay galing sa mga books din, na yung mga novel, yan. So, halimbawa na lamang is yung Harry Potter. So, may libro siya, at the same time, meron siyang movie. So, depende yung inyong magiging strategy sa inyong pagbabasa kung anong platform yung gagawin niyo. So, halimbawa, binasa niyo yung first book ng Harry Potter. And then, after you read, pwede ka manood ng movie. So, titingnan mo kung parehas ba talaga. Ito pala talaga yon. So, may mga ganun tayo. So, nasa sa inyo yon. So, what are the purpose of reading? So, people read different kinds of text. So, first, scholarly articles, textbooks, reviews for different reasons. So, kung magbo-board or bar exam kayo, so maraming mga reviewers ang pwede ninyong basahin. Then, textbooks, pwede niyo siya sa school. Sa school niyo babasahin yung inyong lesson for that day. So, yung mga articles na yan, pagdating sa Facebook or sa mga Google, so pwede nyo siyang magbasa-basa. So, ito yung commonly purpose kung bakit nagbabasa ang isang tao. So, depende pa yon. So, kung anong hilig ninyo. So, some purposes for reading might be, of course, is to scan for specific information. Meron kayong gustong malaman. To skim, to get an overview of the text, ito pala yung kabuuan, ito yung kabuuan niya. So, to relate new content to existing knowledge. So, while we are reading different textbooks or kung ano man yan, may napupulot tayo. Of course, marami tayong natututunan. So, to write something often depends on a prompt. So, kung gagawa ka man ng isang kung magka-create ka ng isang love letter, for example, so pwede kang magbasa ng ibang letters, let's say, mga poems, mga prose, so pwede yan. So, sa pagbabasa mo, of course, meron kang gustong makuha, pero hindi mo pwedeng kopyahin, kasi plagiarism ang tawag doon. So, makakakuha ka ng ideya, and then, magkakaroon ka ng inspiration or inspired ka to write something na galing mismo sa'yo. So, yun yung kanyang mga purposes ng reading. So, next is to critique an argument, of course. So, maaring, for example, the ABS-CBN franchise. So, maraming lumabas na mga netizen or yung mga opinion about the ABS-CBN franchise na nagsarado ang ABS-CBN. So, sa pagbabasa mo ng mga critic or minsan nag-aaway pa yung mga tao, merong tagapagtanggol at meron namang mga bashers na kung tawagin. So, may napupulot ka din. Okay? And then, to learn something new. So, mas makaka-add ito sa kung anong meron or kung sa kung anong alam pa natin at malalaman pa natin. And of course, for general comprehension. So it is important that you adjust your reading strategies to your purpose of reading. So here's how to do it. So, before reading, ito yung mga dapat nating tatandaan na, so bago tayo magbasa or bago natin basahin ang isang pahina or bago tayong mag-umpisa na mag-usisa or magbigay ng opinion, so we have these different perceptions before we read. So, first is to establish your purpose for reading. Second, speculate about the author's purpose for writing. So, may mga nagbabasa na hinahalin tulad ng author yung kanyang experience dun sa kanyang isinulat. So, let's say si Shakespeare, so yung kanyang mga books ay about love. So, yung mga tragic na yan. So, maaaring sa buhay niya ay na-experience niya yon, or hindi man sa kanya, baka sa mga sa pamilya niya or sa mga kaibigan niya, kaya ganun yung kanyang mga gustong isulat na siyang ating binabasa ngayon at inaaral. So, third is review what you already know and want to learn about the topic. Then C, guides below. So, ayan, review the text to get an overview of its structure, looking at headings, figures, tables, and glossary. So, before reading, we predict the contents of the text and pose questions about it. So, minsan, sa mga pagbabasa natin sa umpisa pa lang, which is the introduction, napag-iisip na tayo na bakit kaya ito yung title niya. So, ito yung mga question natin sa umpisa na bakit kaya ito yung title niya, ano kayang connect itong word na to sa mangyayari dito. So, yun yung predict. Nagpa-predict tayo na pwede nating maging sagot dun sa ating mga katanungan. And then, note any discussion questions that have been provided. So, while you are, kung magbabasa ka man or before reading, mag-ready ka ng isang paper and pen para pwede kang mag-note anytime sa mga gusto mong i-note at sa mga gusto mong tandaan pa. So, ito yung mga aspects or content ng before reading bago ka mag-start magbasa. So, dako tayo sa during reading. Ito na yung habang nagbabasa na tayo. Nagbabasa na tayo nito. So, first, annotate and mark sparingly sections of the text to easily recall important or interesting ideas. So, nag-jot down ka, pwedeng keyword, let's say love, yung inyong binabasa is about love, so pwede mo siyang i-jot down. Ibig sabihin, meron kang keyword. So, once na mabasa mo siya, so alam mo how to explain yung word na love dun sa binasa mo. And then, check your predictions and find answers to posed questions. And then, use headings and transition words to identify relationships in the text. Okay. So, during reading, we create a vocabulary list of other unfamiliar words to define later. So, kung sa mababasa mo, mayroong mga unfamiliar words, isulat mo siya, and then, after that, after you read, pwede kang mag-Merriam-Webster to find the definition of that particular word. So, nang sa gayon, mas maintindihan pa natin, maunawaan pa natin yung ating babasahin. Kasi, most cases sa mga, may mga author dyan, so malalalim yung kanilang mga English words. So, nabihira lang naman natin nadidinig or nababasa sa iba. So, pwede natin siyang magkakaroon tayo ng list kung sadyang marami siya. Then, try to infer unfamiliar words, meanings by identifying their relationship to the main idea. And then, connect the text to what you already know about the topic. And then, take a break. Split the text into segments if necessary. So, after the before and during reading, we have the after reading. Tapos na, nabasa mo na siya. So, ano na ang pwede mong gawin? So, first is to summarize the text in your own words. So, note what you learn, impressions and reactions in an outline, concept map, or matrix for several texts. So, talk to someone about the author's ideas to check your comprehension. So, mahalaga na to kasi dito na masusubok kung nagbasa ka ba talaga or inintindi mo ba yung binasa mo. Okay? So, pwede tayong gumawa ng mga outline or pwede tayong mag-create ng graph o ng mga concept maps. So, who are the characters of the story? So, ano yung climax? Ano yung conclusion? So, ano yung values after you read? So, if this is kung ito man ay story. Ayan. And then, pwede kang makipag-collaborate sa kakilala mo kung nabasa niya din. So, ano yung naintindihan niyo parehas. Then, pwede niyo siyang pagsamahin and then talk to or make talks to the background of the author. Malay nyo, it connects kung paano, kung ano yung personality ni author. So, ganun din yung lumalabas sa kanyang mga sinulat. Okay. So, after reading, identify and reread difficult parts of the text. Again. So, then, define words on your vocabulary list and practice using them. So, mas may enhance yung ating English skills kung mag-jot down note tayo ng mga words na bihira nating naririnig at nababasa, and then we find the definition of that word. So, iyon yung importance ng before, during, and after reading. So, mahalaga na magawa niyo siya lahat habang may babasahin kayo. So, yun lamang siya kaikli, ganun lang siya kaikli. Importance lang ng pagbabasa or ng reading. Pero academic academic reading strategy. So, yung mga nabanggit is different strategies while we are reading some textbooks or kung ano man, articles man yan. So, walang masama sa pagbibigay ng opinion at pagsasabi ng gusto ninyo ipahiwatig. Pero make it sure that you are using a good and well words lalo na kung sa ibang tao. So, pagdating sa academic reading strategies, mahalaga kasi yan kasi you are senior high school at nag-aaral pa kayo. So, for better reading for the academic, of course, we have to use different strategies. So, that's all for today. So, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, just approach me or sa ating GC para manotice siya ng iba niyong kaklase. So, I give you another activity for that. So, isa-send ka na lang. So, thank you and God bless you.